Hello, good morning, welcome back to the fish locker out on the boat. Out on the boat in the Florida Keys. My friend Tom arrived yesterday, just picked up the boat. This is going to be the first time out. Just going to try and figure it out. Definitely my favourite time of day. Let's go. And he's away. A good old flap on, didn't he? Yeah, monstrous great. Looked like a green, didn't it? I'm just steaming along, we're heading off to a mark now. Come up on this tide line with all this sargassum weeding. And I just saw something poking out, like something looked pale, and I thought, what's that? It was a flipping monstrous great sea turtle. We have got, well, there's something marking down there now, but I don't know whether or not it's just chaff in the water. Maybe in this tide line. Keep going where we're going. You found one then?
Yeah, first drop on that speed, dude. Like a pollock on steroids. I just hit the bottom, maybe like you said 160, which is maybe 10 pumps off the bottom. Well, spitting my gums off here a bit early, but it doesn't feel very tuna-like. I'd imagine quite like a vibrating tail. UK bass outfit been put to the test there.
Run around to the other side of the boat, wouldn't it?
Should be right for me, wouldn't it? I reckon move.
I reckon go around. Wait, actually come round to me. You run a bit of a risk now that if you don't do something rapid with that fish, the shark's going to come in and he's going to have you away like.
Well.
If it was tight on the bottom when you picked it up, it might be a grouper.
Like I say, 10 pumps up. What's that? 40 foot. Just more head nodding than yours. Well, obviously I've never caught many tuna before, but I'd imagine more tail beats.
Yeah, all I'd done was, as a build up to this trip, what I've done is I've spent a lot of time on navionics. I've got the local chat for navionics. I was looking around for marks and I found a little mark and I thought, we need to try that. Steaming out here, tried not to get distracted by like turtles and by fish popping. And I said to you, didn't I? I was like, don't get distracted, get where we're going. As soon as we got here, went over it the first time, and there was like, we're in 220 feet of water and there was like 30 feet of fish at the bottom. I thought, brilliant. Come round for a full drift. As soon as Tom's dropped to the bottom, didn't even have a chance to get the camera set up, it was just whack whack. Zzz. How much line do you feel like you've got back? Are you halfway or something?
Halfway up.
Yeah, you need to lay on it like, I'm just waiting for it to go. Yeah, sharks are a problem out here. As soon as sharks moving on an area, you might as well move, you might as well go somewhere else.
Whether it made a difference or not, but that first drift with the slow jig, I just didn't feel like I was in contact.
Yeah.
With such depth.
Might just come round here a second. Yeah. 2 seconds. Oh, nice colour.
Now, it is a Dorado.
No.
Amber.
That's an amberjack. And it's not a little one either, like.
There's comeuppance for
right,
Vera.
right, I'm going to have to try and figure out how I'm going to. I don't want to kill it. It's only got one hook in it and the other hook's bent out. So let me just put this through its jaw. Right, you just grab this camera, mate. I'm going to try and chin it out. There we go. Well, you know, like when people say that it doesn't even matter about whether or not you caught the fish. That's a bloody big amberjack, that like.
On UK inshore basket, yeah.
Well done. Look, straightened out one of your hooks. Well, is that where the other hook went in?
Must have been.
Yeah, I'll switch you around. Talk about excitement, yeah, pollocking. Never mind your pollock. Right, just slip your hand in there, I'll get my pliers out and unhook it. I see you buzzing there.
See what?
Right, let's get it unhooked and get some photos of it. That is incredible. I wouldn't even know what to put a weight on it.
No, it's just a special fish.
Go on, mate. Wanna go back?
Yeah.
Go for it. Oh, away like a bullet. As we were returning that amberjack, we saw a Dorado swim past. I was like, oh my, quick! And as we looked over the side, Tom was like, I'm sure this is a remora. Saw it under the boat, so I said, right, I've got a plan for that. So I just got my spool of fluoro out, put a hook on the end, and I've just hand lined a remora. Now they are an unusual looking fish. If I can get hold of it properly, there look. They have a suction cup where they, look, where they stick to like the side of a shark or the side of a ray or the side of a hull. Yeah, just hand lined it. That is crazy. I'm gonna have to get a photo of the top of that head. Have you seen that? Look? All them ridges in there. Oh, this place is wild.
Daft as it sounds, it's quite an odd smelling fish. Quite strong. Right, yeah. UK fishing, alright.
We're just looking at these hooks here. I mean, this little slow jig's just a generic slow jig, but these hooks, yeah, these are fine gauge. I wouldn't even use these in the UK. I can see the thickness of the ones that I'm using. It's just like a heavier gauge. But yeah, you can always tell it's a good fish. I mean, people say they can tell when I've got a good fish because I just start laughing. You could see there when Tom got rid of it, and when we saw it, we're like, that was pretty special, considering it was like the first fish that you've had out here as well. Yeah, that was a trophy sized amberjack. Scraps well and all.
Very extremely.
It was like you say, it was all down. It wasn't like a tuna. You knew straight away because tuna, when they fight, you get the rap of their tail, so it's like a vibrating fight. Whereas that one was just a
heavy runs and then a massively exaggerated pollock. Long strong runs and giving up for a moment, and long strong runs.
Yeah, well that's it. We've rented a boat, worked out my own marks, all our own tackle, and a flipping great amberjack.
I think I need a run to the tackle shop.
Right, well, I've got some spare assists in my bag. But yeah, let's go around and try that drift again. I'm gonna have to try and set the cameras up now as well, because I hadn't even had a chance to set the cameras up properly. That's the wreck, that's small fish, and that is big fish. We're looking like up sounder. Showing fish on bottom or not.
You've got a rake of fish up at 180.
Perfect.
But not as much as before. It's like one line, it almost looks like one massive fish. You know, like one tracer like that.
This method is called speed jigging. We tried that for several drifts, but for no fish. So I switched it up and fished with bait to try and connect with whatever was down there.
Straight away on the bait.
On the bait. It's not a big one, like, but it's a fish.
Amber, isn't it? Or false amber?
Oh no, it's a little
mangrove
snapper.
Got a bad day.
Really little one. In fact, actually, because it's blown, we have to measure that. Well, we're looking. Mangrove snapper 10 inches. 11.5 inch mangrove snapper. But yeah, that shows us what all the little fish is down there, which is why we're not catching them on the big speed jigs. Now we know.
The first day was always going to be hard. This is our learning curve. Where the fish are, what they want, drift speeds, depths, rigs, colours, all of it. All of it pieces of the puzzle that needed to be solved in order to find fish on this new location.
I was all up for popping off and moving to a different wreck. We'll have one more drift at the back of this. We'll go and try somewhere else.
Coming up now.
Yeah, come up now. Got you. Oh, it pinged off. That was a shark. That. Oh no! Trolling a live bait, like just drifting around with a live bait while we're figuring out where we're going to go to next. And that was a shark. That.
Saw it pink.
That was it. Stink. That's it. Shark. Straight cut. Some unit that boy, isn't he? Oh, that turtle's over here again. It's a very attractive fish. All we're doing here is we've put the anchor down for a little bit into like a little shallow area of a reef, just to have a scratch around and see what we can find. You've got one? I have. Well done. All we're doing is just fishing a little piece of frozen prawn on like a 2-0 on a long trace with a little bullet.
Incredible red mouth.
Yeah, mad aren't they? Bright orange and red. When the boat's finished swinging round because we've got wind against tide, I'm going to put a little chum bag over the back, see if I can't draw some snappers out. Yeah, just a bit of anybody that's from the area or anybody that does this type of fishing, we're not planning on catching like monsters here. No, we might do. This is more like species fishing while the tide turns. Yeah, I don't know if you can see how much weed's coming past the boat. Just had 2 monstrous great sea turtles. When I say monstrous, I mean their backs were well, like at least a metre across, weren't they?
Oh yeah, yeah. I keep swinging it up and aware there.
Oh, snap!
Watch out, there's a lovely spine on the bottom of it.
Yeah, they've got some rare little gnashes on them, haven't they? Tom's is just a little bit bigger.
As usual.
Yeah, you've got to have something bigger than me, don't you?
Gotta try.
Oh, it's monstrous great needlefish. Like 1.5 metre long needlefish. Oh yeah. Another one of the little yellowtails. They are a beautiful looking fish. Everything round here is just like a bar of soap with pins in it. they go. This is like the ultimate poaching of a spot.
Give over with you.
I'm just trying to, I don't know if you can see them down there, look.
Just nipping the end.
Just said to him, I'm just going to rig up a little tiny rig here.
Explain the full story, Mr. Locker.
There's another one.
There's a lot of just like precision doctors.
Tom was just saying, he says, oh, it's getting real quiet on my spot. And I was looking around on my side and I was like, what? What's that? That is a freaking really weird fish. So I'm changing my rig over so that I'm not using a lead. I'm going to try and free line a little tiny bit just to see if I can't tempt one of them. It's just like, it's like a Micronesian shark-nosed pufferfish.
Just taking the bait.
Fancied having a go at that needlefish. And that was before they even rocked up. Right, we're on.
You're on the old free line. Something decent.
Yeah,
A fish or a snake?
that's a fish.
Seems really lethargic, isn't it? Heavy.
Oh, I've got a tiny hook.
What you got?
I don't know, I think it's one of them things.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it is.
Thingy.
Don't quite know what this is, I just said it. I think it's a thing.
It's French coming through. Some sort of puffer, isn't it?
That is a wicked fish. Just pass me that little snoopy net. In that holder there. I'm not going to be able to lift it on the hook. I'm not going to be able to lift it in the net either, but I'm hooking. I can't
I like
gaff
your
it.
optimism with that net.
Right, yeah. I'm just going to have to figure it out.
Do you want me to hold the rod?
What? Look at his teeth. That is wild. That is absolutely wild. Them teeth in there. It's like some sort of alien, mate. How I didn't look. Come and have a look at him.
Oh my days. That's awful. How didn't it bite you off?
I have no idea. The line's obviously just gone in between its teeth. I'm going to need a photo of that, mate. That is just mental. That is just an incredible fish. Look at them teeth. Fantastic. Straight down. That was crackers, that one. Well, that there, all that was just a perfect example of we'd seen something happening, we'd seen a fish and adapted what we were doing to try and catch that fish. I'm going to try and get one of them needlefish now. Looking at the way that them fish were swimming and where they were feeding, trying a different method to try and catch them. But how that fish never bit me off, I have no idea. It must have literally just gone down like the crack of its teeth. All we've done here for a mark is I've just picked a location on Navionics when I was sat at home that I thought looked fishy, and we put the anchor down and we ended up moving about 100 foot just because of the way that the boat was laying in the bin. And yeah, now that we're sat up onto a little bit of reef, with this chum bag going down, I'm hoping that it's drawing all the little fish, all the unusual species, out of the reef and up towards the boat. Just using the weight of the hook and the weight of the swivel to let it sink. Needlefish. Come on, come here. Don't. I'm trying to play it really light. Oh mate, that is a beautiful looking fish.
Oh, it's bad compared to ours, huh?
Yeah, and there's another line in its mouth. Look. If you can see these teeth here, yeah. They are fair sharp. Yeah, it is. The barring on it is absolutely beautiful, isn't it? That is a stunner of a fish. I'm happy about that. Again, targeted capture. Saw him, adapted what I was doing, what I was using, to try and catch him. I'm going to keep this as bait.
Oh, the net. Quite a large spine on the top as well. We've got a quick picture of that.
So I'm just going to bait this and knock it out.
That mouth is horrendous.
They're just freaky, aren't they? They're just a freaky looking fish. Oh, it's got me.
Follow it.
Well, it's no longer a live bait. Send it back down. Oh yeah, that was a bigger fish. What we got? In the middle. Oh, and it's in the boat. You just have to catch them in the right light. And the barring on these is absolutely
John.
Found me up.
Fish stuck. Pull it out.
Yeah, pull it.
We'll get the other one out.
It's still there. Got it.
Oh, yep, colour. Doesn't look very sharp.
Grouper. There he is. That might be a gag grouper. Oh no. Oh. Well, saw it and I had hold of the tray, so I guess it counts. But yeah. Yeah, I'd put that down as a gag grouper. You want to wrap up?
Yeah.
It's getting later on in the day now. We need to head back in. We need to go to the tackle shop to pick up some bits and pieces. You don't realise what you're going to need until you realise that you don't have it. And we need to get some more fuel. It's oppressively hot, isn't it? Just thinking I'm beat. Tell you what, it's a stunning spot, isn't it?
you say, buddy?
Just bring her in now. Perfect. Well done. That's us back in now. Let's go get some food, maybe get to tackle shop and get a bit more bait and see about doing some night fishing. What's going on, James?
Got a shark on.
You got a shark on, eh? Go on, heave her up. Doing well. Let's have a look. And wind down and lift up then. Don't go too low. Go on. Oh yeah. I'll tell you what, if I can hand this over to Tom, just let me get my gloves on and I'll go and get it. Tide's changed from last time.
Go on then, big lad. Let's have it up. Go on.
Bring it towards me, please. Right. Keep the rod over there, please, James.
No, shark.
James.
Yes.
That's it, keep the rod over to the side. Keep it up. Keep the rod over there, James. Where's it hook? Oh, it's just right there. Lay it down on the grass so it's not touching any of the stone. There you go. Tell you what, well, they're not very big. They've got some force in it.
Yeah.
You have a T-bar? I don't much fancy putting my fingers near there because they're faster than out. They'll be back round and like that.
Perfectly on cue there.
Dad,
Right.
have you got a tag ready?
No, it's too small for a tag. Do you want to stand back a little bit? Oh, there you go.
Aching a little bit.
That was a little bit of grunt on a circle hook. He's got really small eyes, doesn't he?
Yeah.
And he's got an unusual mouth. Right, we're going to drop him back.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yep.
There it goes. Well done. Little shark master.
Yeah.
Yeah. As usual, we didn't have anything set up. I was busy just sorting all the bait and all the rigs out. Just put the first rod out. I haven't even managed to get my rod out yet. Yeah, James is having a little nurse shark. Hello, good evening and welcome back to the Fish Locker. Out on the shore. Out on the shore in the Florida Keys.
Yep.
We're going to do a little spot of shark fishing from the accommodation. This is where we're staying and this is where we're fishing. James, while I was busy setting everything up, has just landed a nurse shark. Yeah, what was it like? It was about as big as you, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Was it? Did it fight hard? In fact, it looks exactly like what was on your shirt. Did it fight hard, did it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So James is already off the mark. As we, in fact, actually, I've got one of the rigs here that I'll show you. All I'm using is, it's just a heavy mono leader incorporating a lead and a wire trace with a circle hook. Targets are going to be any shark. Any shark.
And hopefully a barracuda.
Maybe even a barracuda as well, yeah. Hannah is down the ways there fishing for a tarpon. We'll know if that happens because there'll be a lot of screaming, I imagine, probably coming from me. as Hannah disappears into the water holding onto the rod. But yeah, Hannah is just down the ways there, fishing for a tarpon. Whew. Exciting.
Yeah.
Good conditions. I've just we're at the time now between whether or not I can turn the lights on or we can work with the light that we've got. I've just had like, well, a wrap round, and then 2 minutes later Tom's just had a bite as well.
Funny bite though, nothing like last night. Comes a screamer. It's like
Well, yeah, but you need to fish really with the rod in your hand, because even when you back the drag right off, it's a zhoosh and they're gone.
This is how we'd managed to get on the previous night before Tom arrived.
Be careful.
Hurry up. Right, go to the right. Was it a big lemon?
Lemon shark.
Finally. It's got a remora fish on the other side of it.
Be careful.
Backwards bit. That hook is barely in it. Keep tension on, please. Oh, it's heavy fish, that. Oh, I forgot my tape measure.
Oh no.
Do you want me to go and get it?
If you can run and get the tape measure, that'd be great. Oh, I tell you what. That's a
pretty
good
big.
shark, that, isn't it, James?
Yeah.
Just don't get too close to the James end. Well done. Right, James. If you want
Hang
to
on, let me wipe my phone.
run that to the end. Right, what's it? 120 to the fork.
Don't know how strong I can see
Right,
it.
58.
120 to the fork and 58 around.
Yeah. Tag, please, James.
Yep.
The tag number is 417224.
They have such tough skin,
Yeah.
don't they?
Where's my glove? Whereabouts are you, honey? You're on my right or my left?
I'm above your right shoulder. I can see. I'm stood up, so I can see the back of you and the top of the shark.
There you go. That's what we're ready. We haven't properly started fishing yet. We're just having like a little bit of a family scratch around. So I had no GoPros ready, I had no tags ready, I had nothing ready. I just had my rod out.
You were about to get in the
And I
shower.
was literally, I was like, oh, I'm getting eaten alive here. Hannah, can you watch the rod for 2 minutes? I'm going to take James in the shower. It happened earlier on. I was holding on to go to the toilet. I needed a wee. And I was like, Hannah, watch the rod for 2 seconds. I just disappeared inside and the rod went with the shark on it. So yeah. First one down. I don't know roughly how heavy it was. I mean, I'd lifted it up.
I'd say it was about 30 pounds.
When we calculate it, I'll let you know. But yeah, I'd probably say like 30, 40 pound. That one has actually got another hook in his mouth. I can see another person's hook in that fish's mouth. And he's off. Straighten the hook out. Right, yeah. That was another lemon shark. Well, that was another lemon shark of about 30 to 40 pound. And he had another hook in his mouth. He had a circle hook in the corner of his mouth. It's a shame I couldn't get a chance to get hold of him, because we would have had that other hook out as well. But yeah, my hook was a lighter hook. It was just in the corner of his mouth, and as he scratched his head there, hook's just come clean out. Yeah, another lemon, eh?
Back to tonight. And this is an example of how it always happens all at once, as if to test you. Whilst we were waiting for a bite on the shark rod, I managed to hook a smaller tarpon on really light line, playing it out right at our feet. Just then, as I was about to land it, I heard the drag start to go on the shark rod. If I'd had a chance to take my time, I could have landed this tarpon properly. And it was gone.
Where's the turf from?
I'll try to lift it on the trace and cleaned off.
Okay.
Can you do me a favour, please, and get that popping rod out of the way?
Yeah, let's get this foot up.
Do you want me to stop this for a minute and move
No.
that?
Well, come and do it.
Are you under or over?
Yeah.
Right.
Still haven't seen this shark yet.
No.
Oh, it's a nice lemon. Here, Tom. Is there any chance that I could have? You go round behind me, please. Typical that just as the shark was coming as well, I could have taken my time, could have landed that tarpon. That hook is just in. That's Tom.
Watch that.
126 60 417764.
Shortly after returning the shark, the weather started to turn. In the distance we could see a storm. Within half an hour it was here. And this was us for the rest of the night. I hope you enjoyed joining us. I hope you found it interesting. All the very best. See you next time.